Hey, what's going on? My name's Ravi, and I thought it was time to finally introduce Street Syndicate officially. If you're watching this video, it's because you at some point have come across us either on Facebook or Instagram, or we've met you out and about somewhere and you decided to look at our videos, so that's awesome. Thanks very much for the support. Everything we do online, we really appreciate you guys throwing us a follow and a like and coming along for the ride. This video isn't going to be anything terribly exciting. It's pretty much just going to be me talking to the camera for a little bit and giving you guys a bit of a rundown about what we do. The Street Syndicate is effectively a car club. So it started out as basically myself and about half a dozen of my mates. We would just find ourselves out and about several times a week, and we'd just stop places and start talking to the people who were there. Wherever there were cool cars, we just kind of pull up and start chatting, and it's just kind of grown from there. We then decided to make an Instagram page, a Facebook group, all those sorts of social medias and stuff, and now most recently a YouTube channel. And that's just to kind of help better document what we're doing, make it a little bit easier for people to find us, and we really want to be able to bring you guys all the best kind of content about what we're doing. So that could be as simple as joining us on a car cruise. We could throw up some videos from some of the bigger meets that happen in Brisbane, Downshift or Barney's. As well as that, we'd like to show you some of the work that we do to our cars. At the moment, out of all the people who are in our group, at any one time, we've got dozens of people who are, working on cars that are off the road, and some of them have been off the road for years. Other people just do simple mods to their dailies. Part of this YouTube channel will end up being us going around and hanging out with people and working on their cars, and everybody working on everybody's cars, and just kind of filming that process. We've got members from all walks of life with all different sorts of cars. So we've got a little bit of JDM, a little bit of Rice. We've got a few awesome things, and a few guys are making a fair bit of power. So don't feel embarrassed. If you do have a car that you really like spending time in or on, please feel free to look us up. So the other thing that I wanted to do in this video is just to introduce, one of my cars. So you might notice that I'm currently sitting in a car tucked away in my garage. This is my project car. This is a 1996 Nissan Stagea. It's RB25 DET powered. It's the same motor as in the R33 Skyline, and along with that, it's got the same sort of potential. So we could be talking about 400 to 500 horsepower, just as the motor is stock. This motor is not stock. It's been rebuilt about 4,000 kilometers ago. So it's got forged pistons and the rings that go with it, race bearings, ARP head studs, metal head gasket. The only real weakness that it's got left is the rods. So just standard rods, OEM rods. Again, should be good for about 400 or 500 horsepower, just as it is. So I guess the plan is to just slap on a decent sized turbo, fuel system, E85 compatible, and turn the boost up with an ECU and see what happens. So I'll drop in some photos here as well, so you can get a better look at it, because right now there's not a whole lot that you can see. It's just me sitting in the car with a bunch of sheets and tools in the back. That's the beauty of having a wagon. There's so much room for activities. So as you can see, when this thing is up and running, it does look quite nice, I think. I mean, it is still what is a family wagon, and nothing's going to get away from that. It is what it is. But I will say that, in addition to the motor being rebuilt with a few goodies, it does have teen coilovers. I've never known how to pronounce that. So it is sitting at a decent height, and it does feel really good around the track. I'll definitely vouch for these coilovers. They definitely help a lot. So in addition to the motor and the suspension, it's already got a few little goodies. It's got a full turbo back exhaust. It had a pod filter on it. It does have a factory strut bar, which is pretty cool. This one's been painted black, but I think originally they do say Stagea across it, which is pretty neat. So I did have to fix up the fuel system when I first bought it. It was leaking a fair bit of fuel from the injectors. A couple of injectors needed new seals. Because it's got a forward-facing intake plenum, the stock rail has been chopped to suit. So it's, yeah, a lot of fun. So anyway, that's all I wanted to do, is just give you guys a bit of an introduction and show you a little bit about, I guess, what is the official Street Syndicate car as well. Everybody's kind of cheering to get this thing up and running again and see what sort of power it makes, as am I, obviously. So yeah, look, once again, thanks for checking us out. Make sure you check out all our socials. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.